Okay, in ice hockey, if the referee is not going to be the referee, it's going to be the linesman. If someone's got offside, sometimes in the rules, the electronic harassment is forcing me to say referee instead of the correct answer, the linesman. I have corrected myself once because the first time I was fucked with electronically, and the second time when I was going to say linesman, but I corrected it because I heard what came through and it was wrong, because Brent Beeson, that's a phony baloney name for a human operator of the torturing device, high-tech torturing device, is fucking with me all the time. Him and his band of gang stalkers have been on me for 6 fucking years, and other gang stalkers are on me long before that, because all this high-tech shit, this high-tech torture shit has been around for a long fucking time, and I've been a targeted person for a long time, possibly by different groups of people who've got their hands on these things. Criminals. People who get off on torturing people. But people who know it's illegal because they hide and use phony baloney names, and they never want to say anything about why they're doing it or who they are over the years. And lie, pack of lies. And they first came to me, they said, we're a real poltergeist. Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time. But over time, it's just getting sloppy. Just 6 years of doing the same thing over and over again. And then, they just get lazy and sloppy and, let me know that it's electronic. Okay, so in ice hockey, it's hockey in Canada. If you're Canadian, you're going to say, anybody saying ice hockey is a stupid American. Because only stupid Americans say ice hockey. Because there's only one kind of professional hockey, and it's played on the ice. Do you say artificial turf football? Natural grass baseball? You don't fucking care. Why am I wasting so much time talking about ice hockey that I would never say as a Canadian? I'd just say hockey. Because it's proof over and over again that I'm being harassed by an American group. Because Americans say ice hockey. Do real Americans say that, or is it only the super fans that were on Saturday Night Live that would say ice hockey? Because Brent Beeson, this fucking person, watches a lot of television and a lot of movies. But he hasn't got an education. He doesn't have a university education because he's never taken Psychology 101, where I learned in Psychology 101 that students that went into psychological experiments would sit down and electronically torture somebody. Most people would. Most people would. And you can go and look at those studies, and they're taught in Psychology 101 at university. So anybody that has been to university, pretty much everybody did take Psych 101, and they know what I'm talking about. But Brent Beeson didn't know that because he's never been. And he's very embarrassed about his lack of education. Because Brent Beeson told me that he was an electrical engineer. And then I said, well, when I took electrical shop, we had the right hand, they're taking away the word of what this is, right hand rule. And that's simply, if electricity is flowing in this direction, then the field goes in the direction of your fingers. The magnetic field around, electromagnetic field, blah, 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 blah. This is Brent Beeson trying to interfere with me telling you the truth. He's a fucking dumb bunny, uneducated meth head, alcoholic, crackhead. He's 62 years old, possibly. No, he doesn't want to say he's an old man, but he is. Because one time he picked a song, and it was a song by Chicago that was produced in about 1972. He's an old guy. He's older than me, and I'm going to be 57 this year. So, maybe he's 65. And he's a fucking devil. And he's a stupid, stupid person. And he continues to torture me because he continues to play a mind game on himself that he's not going to get caught. And that he's not in a honeypot. Let them have extra rope and they'll hang themselves. That's what's happening with Brent Beeson and his gang of gang stalkers. Because there's an enormous sting operation going on worldwide. Because everyone was told on mainstream news that Julian Assange leaked that the NSA spies on everybody. And if the NSA of the United States can do it, then the Russians can do it, the Chinese can do it, the Brazilians can do it, the UK can do it, France can do it, probably the government of Africa, Uganda probably. Why is it the government of Africa? So Brent Beeson has put that in there because it's illogical, and he wants to dismiss me as a crank that I don't know that there's no government of Africa, that it's Uganda. Because Uganda was in my mind, and he changed it on the fly because he's part of this fucking shit. Is he part of what? Multiple operators, gang stalkings, house divided, cannot stand, a million other things about this operation of tourism about me. Changing the words and changing my accents. I'm going to look like, you know, I got really tight lips against my will. And moving my jaw side to side when I'm chewing so I bite my teeth incorrectly in order to break my teeth. All of this evil fucking shit. Sending a heart attack electromagnetic thing to go and give me a heart attack over and over again. Torturing me all day long, day after fucking day after day. Herky-jerking me around. Horrible, horrible. In ice hockey, on an offside, sometimes there's a delayed offside, you know, where is whistle and a raised arm, erased harm. That's not me. I'm not on purpose mishandling my words. That's Brent Beeson and the gang stalkers. Anyways, a delayed offside or a delayed penalty. Those are real things. And Brent Beeson has been told that he's on a delayed penalty because he's given himself no. He's given himself? No. Other people have given him time to be a devil so that he can hang himself and all the other gang stalkers and a lot of other people who enjoy watching Brent Beeson torture me. So we knew from WikiLeaks over and over and over again, everyone is being watched and everybody is being checked out to see if they're naughty or nice over a long period of time. And we all heard about that QAnon thing, that Donald Trump really did get reelected, but they put in a phony baloney Joe Biden so that people thought that the QAnon thing wasn't real. But when Donald Trump comes back and all this shit went on while dumb bunnies like Brent Beeson thought that they could, with impunity, torture people or do all kinds of other crime. The delayed penalties will be assessed. And these fucking people are all going in the gas chamber. And then the Spirit is putting them in the lake of fire for eternity for being damned devils. That's what's going on.